Hi and welcome to Practical 3 of the Panintelligence Training Course. This practical will follow on from Practical 2. So we're going to go to our category selector and select our Practical 3 tab. So 2 chart spaces. We're now going to create charts to go into those, and it's really simple. So all we're going to do is we're going to go to the cell we want and click the plus button. This will bring us into the edit chart screen, and there's some things that we can do really quickly. So the first thing to notice is I've got a blue line, so my x-axis is selected. I'm going to come down and I'm going to select my objects. So just as we did with the charts, I can search for my objects. So I'm going to search for product. I've got the product here. I now select my y-axis, take off the filter, and I can see the call count object. So really quickly now I can create a chart, and it will draw a bar chart by default of call count by product. I've gone to the chart type here. I can now select pie chart. Pie charts I always like to show labels on, so I'm going to go to my attributes section, show data labels, and tick that box. So I've now got a pie chart. I'm going to give it a name in the top hand corner here, so call count by product. When I'm happy with that, I'll click the save button in the far top left, and that will save the chart. And easy as that, I've created an element. On the right hand side, I'm going to do exactly the same. So click the plus item, in I come. I can select my X or Y axis, but X is by default, and all I need to do is pick date. I'm then going to go and select cancelled rate. So the objects are just there for me. I get a bar chart, so I'm going to go to chart type, and I'm going to flip that over and turn that into a line chart. I can again give that a name. So I'm going to call that cancelled rate by date. So that's my percentage of cancellations that happened on each one of those dates. I can see that happening over time. When I'm happy with that, I'll click the save button, and it's done. It'll drop onto my page ready to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to edit the chart on the left hand side. So this time I go into the chart tools, I'll click the cog. When I click the cog, I'll come back into the edit chart screen, but this time with my chart in here, and I can now decide to select things. So if I select my legend here, I'm going to go down, and I could pick any of these objects, but I'm going to drop down my region and I'm going to pick salesperson. If I couldn't have found it, I could have searched for it, but there's a pie chart now by my salesperson. Now that's a lot of points on the pie chart, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and change this chart type into a column chart. And what I want to do is I want to sort this. So I want to show my biggest people first, so the people who've made the most phone calls at the top of the chart. So I select call count, and I'm going to go Z to A, largest to smallest. So I've now got that chart sorted to show who's made the most phone calls. Now obviously that's everybody. I might want to limit that, and in this case I'm going to just show the top salespeople. So I'm going to select my call count in the filters, and if I drop down the operator, I'm going to select top, and in this case I'm going to type 5. So when I apply that by just clicking away, I've now got a chart showing me the top 5 salespeople in a nice ranking order. Obviously the chart description doesn't make any sense anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. So I'm going to call it very chatty salespeople. So these are the people who chat to my customers more than anyone else. So I'm going to change the title, and I'm just going to go again, click the save button, and that'll update the chart on the page. It's as easy as that. So that's us created those 2 charts for Practical 3. Okay, thank you.